All right, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who are well and who learned this truth from. And salutations to you, brothers, stiffly pushing this one truth, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. All right, and Shalom to the rest of the elect, as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. This is your brother, Rachagabar. Okay, and this lesson will be a land back off of the brother out in New York, GMS Awakening 144. All right. Now he had posted this video originally on YouTube, but in order to watch the video, all right, he put it on Odyssey because these devils will strike, on YouTube, they'll strike down these videos. Okay, with certain information they don't want out there, man. All right, we gotta fucking speak in code words to even get certain messages across. But nonetheless, man, I do want to play a portion of this video, and Lord willing, it don't get strike down. Because what you find out is that on October 4th, which I did a lesson on this, these devils are testing that nationwide emergency broadcast system over here in America. Okay, it's gonna be a nationwide test. Everybody's cell phone, your TVs, your radios. It's gonna have that nationwide emergency broadcast come on it. For I believe like a minute. Okay, however long they do that shit. And in this video, okay, you see here, I'll put it in the description box. You had this panel of doctors, okay, essentially that are going into how on October 4th, when that occurs, that frequency that's going to be pushed out into the entire nation, all right, is going to be the perfect tool for them to use to activate the different pathogens that are within these people who took that juice. Okay, so everybody who has taken that juice, man, has what? They had these dormant pathogens and different protein bodies in them, if you will, that are to be activated via this frequency. Okay, now the thing that stood out about this, okay, this video, which I watched it numerous times, okay, really, because we've been waiting on some shit like this to happen, which Lord willing it does, man. All right, I'm not coming out saying on October 4th expect zombies, but even in this video, he speaks about how these people will turn into zombies because it's going to delete a particular gene. Okay, it's called the 1p36 gene. It's going to be deleted out of these people because that frequency, what it's going to do is it's going to alter their DNA. They're going to have essentially synthetic DNA. You see, and again, I advise you to watch this video. All right, but the thing about it is when you go into this book, which was written back in 1989, okay, this New World Order book, well, it matter of fact, it goes into the fact that there will be another more permanent lockdown coming, okay, after the first one. And that due to 5G radiation, right, the mask mandates and all those things, people's immune systems would be weakened. So over the last 3 years, okay, and everybody thought shit was back sweet and back to normal. No, motherfuckers was walking around here with compromised immune systems, man. That's why people were being dropping dead. You had the videos of the different athletes, celebrities with the twitching eyes and, their faces fucking malfunctioning or whatnot. That's all a result of the you-know-what, man. And it's plain as evident. Well, now we at a time to where the particular schools are bringing back restrictions. Certain schools have closed and canceled. Okay, you can look these things up. Okay, because they're telling you that another more permanent lockdown is coming, man. You had Alex Jones going to that. I believe the Joe Rogan podcast went into that. Okay, you got various nurses on TikTok that have been warned that, look, get ready, man. Get ready for this uptick, right? And the thing with this one, this is going to be the real deal because they're going to activate these particular proteins in these people who had this damn juice, okay? So it's going to be, we thought was a lot of people dying at first, which we know they, as you read this excerpt, they was manipulating them numbers, okay? But let's read a bit of this, okay? Because what you're going to find out in this video, this guy's going to mention the fact that the 3 different companies, I believe Pfizer and BioNTech, Moderna, whatever the third one was, that was administering them the juice over here, okay? you know, everywhere else, because these jabs was being administered everywhere. But he went into how those 3 companies that was administering the juice over here had different and Lord willing, I don't get strike for saying this, but different HIV proteins in them. Okay, they had different HIV protein bodies in them within the juice. So these things are laying dormant inside of these people. Now, what he's gonna pretty much he's gonna mention that. Okay, and what I found interesting is that this damn book written back in 1989, this excerpt goes into how let's grab it. Down at the bottom, it says the 3rd phase. If majority of people resist the juice, a weaponized SARS, HIV, MERS virus will be released. A lot of people will die from this. It will be survival of the fittest. Now, the thing about it is, again, that virus is already within the people, man. See, the thing is that they're talking about these new strains of C19, which it's very possible that they're releasing new pestilences as well, because you have videos of them genetically modified mosquitoes and shit. So it's very in the chemtrails. So it's possible, right? We know they're doing it. But the thing about it is you've had millions of people who already took the juice, man. So what better way to bring about this next, pandemic, if you will, or whatever, by just activating the people who already got that damn juice. You see, you had that movie Kingsman, right? That movie Kingsman, it was a particular scene, with Samuel L. Jackson in it that I wish I could play it, but these fucking devils, man, they strike everything. He said it was that church scene where he turned up the frequency on everybody that had a phone with a SIM card in it, and then everybody in that damn church start bugging the hell out. So don't think that these frequencies, these 5G frequencies and whatnot, don't think that these things aren't being weaponized against us, man. Okay, even your fucking microwaves. These things put off frequencies that are not that are harmful to the body. So again, I'm gonna play this clip, okay? But I wanted to grab this first because this shit was written damn near over 20 years ago, okay? Yeah, over 20 years ago. All right. But if you read this, it goes into exactly everything that's taking place and what they want to bring about. Okay. Matter of fact, I should have grabbed this in the second paragraph. It says, on the second phase, the first phase will lead to compromised and frail immune systems through lack of food, social distancing, wearing masks, and lack of contact with sunlight. In healthy bacteria, exposure to 5G radiation will further attack the immune system. Thus, when people reemerge into society, more people will fall ill. So a lot more people are going to fall ill and die this time around, man. You see, it says this will be blamed on C19. This will all occur before the jab is ready to push justified. A longer and more potent lockdown will follow until everyone takes the juice. And he also mentions in his video, which you're going to have to watch it, that they're going to try to scare people into going to these different quarantine FEMA zones, man. You see, because with people mutating in that particular gene being deleted, which you can look into the symptomology of that, okay, it's going to literally cause zombie-like behavior, man. Motherfuckers not being able to form words, not being able to speak properly, heart issues, all types of abnormalities. You see, and that alone can scare motherfuckers into running to them zones, man. You got zombies and shit walking around here. Compare with the anarchy from the collapse and just all these various things, man. Okay, so it said a longer and more potent lockdown will follow until everyone takes the juice. It says if majority of the people resist, a weaponized SARS, HIV, or MERS virus will be released. And he said how this is going to bring about the burger pandemic, if you will. But it correlates with this HIV protein that's already within these people who took this damn juice, man. So I'm gonna play this. Lord willing, Esau don't strike the video.
Don't talk about that much, but it's very. So I have some understanding of what's going on here, and so the lipid fat is what encases the delivery, and then it is activated and released by pulsing the 18 gigahertz. Is that correct, Todd?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Think of the lipid nanoparticles as little bummers. And what happened is the various manufacturers of these shots included 3 separate HIV proteins in each of them. including the AD5 adjuvant. The reason for that was to disarm people's immune systems so that those little fat bombers could go inside of the cell and deliver their payloads in order to reprogram the person's body to produce synthetic DNA. In this case, they call it S proteins. When they turn that Marburg switch on, it will be M proteins, and it will cause people to produce the Marburg pathogen themselves. First and foremost, from a documentary point of view and self-legal help, Vax Choice, VAXXchoice.com. There's a full repository of everything that we're talking about is there, and other things. Self-help legal documents, and if you sign up, you can get a daily update. There's no donation button. There's no nothing. We just put this out for people talking about is there. We call it S proteins. When they turn that Marburg switch on, it will be M proteins, and it will cause people to produce the Marburg pathogen themselves. First and foremost, from a documentary point of view.
You see that? Okay, and I didn't want to play the entire video, all right? But again, I'd advise you to check it out. So they're saying on October 4th, when they test that nationwide emergency broadcast system, that is what is going to be used to activate these particular proteins, pathogens, whatever, within these people who took the juice, man. And this also says at the and it's out of this Operation Lockstep from the Rockefeller Playbook, down at the bottom it says this will be survival of the fittest. It will also be the ultimate push for everyone to be jabbed in order to return to normality. Those who have taken a jab will be at war with those who have not. It will be anarchy from all sides. And when you think about it, the best way the jab would be at war with those who are not jabbed is if they are not even what you would consider a human anymore. Them motherfuckers have been altered. They're synthetic creatures who have been altered by that juice, right? That's the greatest. You look at all of the zombie shows, man. Why the fuck you think they make these things? The video games, the movies. This is not for. This is what do they say? Art imitates life. Art imitates life, man. Okay, and scriptures say this would be a time like never before. So the joke will be on you if you didn't think that there could be zombies in these fucking times, man. All right, you had that talk going all around about the zombie virus. Remember they was saying the what was it, the Arctic glaciers or the ice or whatever was melting, and they was discovering a zombie virus, an ancient zombie virus. Fuck, that's these damn elites talking to each other, man, telling each other that look, we about to cause these people to mutate. Okay, it's gonna be very weird times, man, that we coming into. Okay, you had that another thing is what, that Vexel. Okay, let me see if I can look this up. You had this Vexel that this movie went out all the way back in 2007, right? And brothers remember this. It's circulated. But if you watch the clip, goes into how there was a pandemic, a pandemic, and then the people who took the juice, it was some particular metals or robots or whatever that was within it, and then it took a minute for it to reach the brain. Okay, it took a minute for it to activate, and once it did, that was it. Okay, the video kind of stopped after they didn't really go too much into it. But I mean, the warnings are out, man. The evidence is out. All right, so that's pretty much the lesson. Lord willing, this occurs, man. I'm not gonna put no specific date because these devils, like the brothers always say, they'll say a fucking date and then they'll try to change it, or the fact that when they release that frequency on the 4th, all right, I do believe that them frequencies will play a role with this. All right, it's just a matter of how long, will it take for it to fully manifest within these people, man. It could be instant. Lord willing, it is, because it say, scriptures always reiterate suddenness. Okay, it always iterates suddenness, man. All right, and it will make sense because it's ahead of the election year. It's ahead of as of January 1st, those Saudi Arabia, the UAE is going to officially be a part of BRICS. So they're not going to be trading that oil with the US dollar no more, man. Meaning that's the end of the fucking petrodollar. Okay, which we've been waiting for the collapse of this shit So it's a lot of things going on, man. A lot. Hey, we in them times, man. All right, we in beautiful times, man. But anyways, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashir Kakadash, death to America, Wa Baba Ba, Shalom.